In this lecture, we will learn about the application layer. Web applications and servers are critical to our use of the internet, and about 70% of all hacker attacks are against them. Hackers try to convert websites that users trust into malicious websites. The first thing we will learn to do is to start out by writing a Python program that will connect to a web server and let us know which HTTP methods are possible for us to perform on the website. Up at the top of the code, we will import the requests module by typing import requests. Then we will create a variable named method list that will hold each of the HTTP methods. We will set this equal to a list with the strings get, post, put, delete, options, trace, and test. After that, we will iterate over each method in the method list. For each method in method list, we will create a variable named rec that will hold the web request. Let's set it equal to requests.request with method passed in as the first argument, and the domain of my test website as a string passed in as the second argument. Remember that URL is http://joyarobert5.wixsite.com/coming soon. Then we will print out the method, the status code of the request, and the reason of the request. When we run the code, notice the following results. It is okay for us to perform a get method, but the rest are either forbidden or not allowed. The next example we will look at will take this a step further. Specifically, we will learn how we can use HTTP header information to test insecure web server configurations. By doing this, we will be able to see what types of attacks are possible on that web server based on their security configurations. Up at the top of the code, we will import the requests module. Next, we will create a variable named URL and set it equal to the domain that we have been using to test web hacking techniques so far in this section. http://joyarobert5.wixsite.com/coming soon. Then we will set URL equal to url.strip. Next, we will create a variable named rec and set it equal to requests.get and pass in URL. Then we will use the print function to print out the URL and the word report. Next is going to come a series of try-catch blocks that will check for certain header information that could either expose or prevent a certain type of attack. First, we will use a try-except statement. Inside of the try part, we will create a variable named protection_xss and set it equal to rec.headers at the key x-xss-protection. If protection XSS is not equal to the string 1:mode equals block, then we will print out that XSS protection is not set properly, and that it may be possible to do an XSS web attack, and then print out protection XSS. Then will come the except case. If this part of the code is hit, we can print out XSS protection not set. It may be possible to do an XSS web attack. Next, we will have a try block. Inside of here, we will create a variable named options content type and set it equal to rec.headers at the key x content type options. If options content type does not equal no sniff, we will print out x content type options not set properly, and then print out options content type. Then will come an except statement, where we will print out x content type options not set. After that will come another try statement, inside of which will be a variable named transport security, which we will set equal to rec.headers at the key strict transport security. Inside of an except statement, we will print out HSTS header not set properly. Man in the middle attack is possible. Finally, we will have one more try except block. Inside of the try block, we will have a variable named content security, which we will set equal to rec.headers at the key content security policy. Then we will print out content security policy set, and then the value of our content security variable. Inside of the except statement, we will print out content security policy missing. The one slight typo we need to fix is for strict transport security. We need to make sure that there's a hyphen between the words transport and security, and not an underscore. When we run the code, you will notice a couple of results. The XSS protection is not set, so it may be possible to do an XSS web attack. The X content type options is not set, and the content security policy is missing. These results mean that a web page could potentially fall victim to a hacker's attacks. In the next lecture, we will learn about client-side validation.